Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. Finally. Не забути основний атрибут фірми. Glasses. Прикольно, що взагалі нікого нема. Alright, I'm just testing this live stream. Oh, 2 visitors, cool. And first time doing this live stream, so you can, hey master, oh, hey. Okay, I need water. Or I can be without water as well. Anyway. Very bad connection. What about now? What about now? What about today? What about connection? Now it's better or no? So. What? Very bad connection. Why? I need to know why. Share, mute microphone, share. Chat show. So. Only one viewer right now. Okay. Your videos are really informative. Cool. And I hope I can use this live stream like question and answers. But I think I need to schedule the date and the correct time for all of sinners. And you can ask me about vocal technique and stuff like that. So I'm using this stuff first time and I don't know how it works. Why only one viewer? Why? I have 500 subscribers on YouTube. Oh, 2 of us. Cool. Hey guys. And for those who are connecting right now, I'm just testing this live stream for like question and answers in the future. But also you can ask the questions right now about vocal, about technique, about my modes, about my method. If you have questions, now it's for free, so go ahead. Who's the second one? It's really interesting. Oh, maybe I can... Oh no. I can't see. Why there is a pain while screaming? A lot like Aerosmith. Can you answer me? Alright. About the pain when you're screaming. First of all, about the grid, you need to know that we have true chords and you have like clean sound. And that's the basic stuff. You need to have cool, clean sound and connected clean sound. And I think you are talking about more like high mid-range and high range, like in Aerosmith. So, and also you need to know the modes, like my method and my modes. Like we have soft mode, light mode, medium mode, hard mode, and heavy mode. So Aerosmith, Steven Tyler use more like boosted light mode. So for example, if you have na na connected sound, you need to be able to do the siren na without na flipping to the falsetto. And then you need to know how to produce the grid from the false folds. For example, if you have na and then na, this kind of sound, and you can do something like na, and you can say like, first of all, you need to sing clean, like I don't wanna close my eyes, and then I don't wanna close my eyes, and you have the grid. But you need to know that the compression in your true chords needs to be like really cool, without this gap, like ada, and when you blow too much air, ada, you just blow out your chords, and then you feel pain because the air actually do like wait a minute, I'll show you something like shit. All right. Okay, so when you blow the air, when you have the cool compression, the air slowly go through the folds, then through the false folds, and then you are placing right in the palette and keep it there. But if you don't have cool compression, you just like do this with your chords. So for example, if I have there is no compression. That's more like soft mode, and you can't just blow too much air. So for more powerful singing, you can use boosted light mode, like and then na. Use this grid. So first of all, work on your compression, clean, and then learn how to produce grid from the false folds. And the best answer is, if you know what the fry is, like fry produced from the actual true chords, and then try to make a clean note and feel like you are placing fry above your chords, or you need to learn how to make a quack above the vocal folds compression. For example, if you have there is no quack at all, and now so you have this sound more brighter. And if you will like over quack or overdo the above the vocal folds compression, if you have without then na, there's a grid from the false folds. And by the way, for viewers, now 3, but I saw that there were 4 of us. So, and then you need to practice scales for having control. For example, if you have na, then na, or I'm a big fan of long scales. For example, na, and then na. For this, you have grid all the way up and all the way down without gap, like na or na, and squeeze too much. Have na, this grid in, but again, that's the light mode, that's the boosted light mode. And boosted light mode with grid is like Aerosmith, like Jenny's got a gun, like this, like Steven Tyler, or stereophonics like Kelly Jones, like I've been around and I'm wondering why, like this, or maybe boosted light mode with grid. Yeah, also the stereophonics, when you go to the high range, it's like I'm just looking, like low. It's not low, it's not this kind of compression, it's more like low, light compression with grid, low, like this. Or again, boosted light mode, most of the pop rock bands, also Danny Vorsnop from Asking Alexandria, For now, especially now. You use boosted light mode with grid. So yeah, I hope this helps. Another questions, guys. Come on, guys, 3 of us, 3 viewers, come on, type your questions and you'll have the answers right now, fellas. Come on, guys. Type your answers. Three viewers, but I can see. Who's that exactly? Я бачу, вроді би Віка дивилась, да? Ти, Віка, як там, займаєшся? Чи ні? Так, я знаю, що мені потрібно YouTube налаштувати краще. Hello, Rasmus dear. Well, hey Rasmus dear. I have answer. Sorry, question, because I've got the going live. Oh, I'm live. I'm alive. So, Rasmus dear, come on. Ask me something about vocal technique, singing, and stuff like that. Oh, cool. 4 viewers. Hello, guys. I need some questions. Since I don't have a lot of subs, can you please sub to me? Actually, I'm in English right now, so you can ask me your questions about a vocal, and I'll be answering your questions right now. Thanks a lot, Alex. You're welcome, man. I hope you've got the idea about a clean. So clean sound first. It's like the basic understanding. You need to have cool, clean voice, and cool, connected, clean voice. Not like you are stuck in chest or flipping into pure head voice without gaps, without skips. You need to have connect. Then you can put the distortion, put the grit and rasp above this sound. That's how it works. And then you'll have no pain at all. And when I'm singing with grit, it's actually more comfortable because I'm feeling like I have more release and I don't squeeze too much. So the basic idea is like interruption in the sound. Like if I have ooh, then I go rrr, so my tongue do trill. Rrr, the same with the false false. If I do ooh, and squeeze too much, there's no sound at all. There's no distortion. So if I go then there's no distortion. But if I go then hey, that's relaxation. Nah. So it's basically more comfortable to sing with grit, especially on the higher pitches. Okay, another question, guys. Maybe you have some problems singing live. Maybe you have some problems singing at rehearsal studio. Maybe when you are at the record studio, you have some problems. Or when you practice and you don't know how to practice, how much time you need to spend in while practicing, or blah blah blah. Come on. 2 viewers and 0 questions. So cool. Live stream. One viewer. Who are you? Come on, guys, I need your questions. I need to answer. Understand? I need just to answer these questions. These. $500 subscribers and just 1 viewer live. So cool, that's the result.
Everybody's sleeping right now.
Everybody's sleeping right now. Alright, I see the 1 viewer and I want to know who's that? Who are you? 1 viewer. And if you are watching this stream, why don't you just ask something? А я ні. Come on, guys. Ask something. Do this right now. Oh, we have filters. Whoa. Filters. Questions and answers. Come on, guys, I'm still where are you from? Now I'm in Ukraine. But anyway, it's all about questions and answers. So don't waste your time, guys, and ask me about vocal singing. Maybe you have some problems, maybe you need to improve your voice, maybe you need some tips, how to practice, how to sing, what you need to do, what you better need to do. Come on. Oh cool, 4 visitors. So once again, just checking live stream and I'm answering your vocal questions right now, and I'll be where I got nothing, man. So cool, so you're a perfect singer and it's really cool, man. Awesome. That's cool, and I'm really glad. And what do you sing? Sing in a band or a solo? What genre of music? I already asked. Others ask, please. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm actually think that I supposed to schedule the time before this stream. So next time I think I need to post the time, the day, like to have 5 or 4 days beforehand, and then all singers can actually watch the stream and prepare their questions. Yeah. Come on, guys. Ask something. Ask something right now. And also, you said like why there is a pain while screaming a lot like Aerosmith. Can you answer me? I don't think that the Aerosmith is more screaming. It's more rasp and grit, and screaming is another thing compared to post-hardcore and metalcore bands that scream, but in Aerosmith it's more like full distorted sound using the false also, and maybe cracking and fry combination. Yeah. Hello, Adrian in the middle. Well, hello, Adrian. Do you have questions? Ask a vocal questions, Adrian. Yeah, Adrian, come on. Maybe have some questions about voice, about singing, and I'll be answering your questions. Anyway, there's a cool feature going live. That's cool. How would someone start singing? You mean like if you never sang before, what note should I be able to reach with my chest voice? That's a good question. So first of all, the previous question. If you are a beginner, like you never sing, you never know how to produce the sound, but anyway, if someone said like I never play guitar, I never play violin, that's one thing, but we have this phonation since we were born, so it's another stuff. So you know how the phonation works, but you know how to phonation works in speech-like quality. So you need to rebuild and retrain, or even add singing quality to your voice, and you need to practice. That's for sure. First of all, I will recommend simple scales, and start with humming. If you can go like so first of all, try to hum without any squeeze and like don't do this. Just hum. Be sure that the air is going, that you have vibration right here in the mask. But start, and also breathing. So try to understand how to breathe correctly for singing voice. You need to feel extensions right here in the lower back, in the lower belly, and the lower sides. And do some breathing exercises. For example, like inhale, feel extension, and just breathe out like so. Really pay big attention to this stuff, and then just hum. And if you have this flips, so try to do the sirens up and down, up and down, up and down, and smooth your voice, connect your voice. And when you'll be able to do, you can open the mouth. So that's a good idea to start with. And then practice scales, like for example 5-tone scale, then ma, or octave arpeggio, ma, or triads like ma. So most of the time practice with closed mouth and no. Yeah, okay, I'm live again. So most of the time practice with closed mouth, because this more like pharynx resonation, pharyngeal area, is not common in speaking voice. So if you go you feel like you're reaching to the note and it's really discomfort in your throat, so try to close the mouth. Should I always sing mixing chest and head voice? You know what? In my methodology, I use more like modes, like 5 specific modes: soft mode, light mode, medium mode, hard mode, and heavy mode. Because if you think more about the chest voice, you are thinking about, okay, I have different voices. I have chest voice, I have like head voice, I need to connect, and maybe something else in the middle. But if you will think about one solid voice and practice this, it become more yeah, sure, it become more settled, I think, like this. So practice modes and practice connect. It's really important, and you need to connect your voice. So your question was like, what specific note I need to reach in my chest voice. I think you need to think about connected voice and try to connect. That's the basic idea. This is what I mean. You always sing in a mixing voice type, always connected. But what about the note where you bridge? Does it change? It feels like I have one solid voice, and I know how much weight I can put on this voice, on this mode. So if I sing in the soft mode, it's almost falsetto. For example, the compression is like this, you know. I can talk like this in falsetto, and then I just go down with this mode. I don't change. So it's like, we don't talk anymore, we don't talk anymore, we don't talk anymore as we used to do. And I can sing like this even here, and I still connected. So that was the soft mode. But also I can, we don't talk anymore. That's the light mode. We don't talk anymore. But still, it's more head dominant voice, but still connected. But another thing, if I sing, we don't talk anymore, so it's more medium mode and it feels more like chest. But I don't think, oh, I'm in chest voice. No, that was the pure falsetto. No, I'm in head voice. So the basic idea is to connect each of these modes, and also have the hard mode and heavy mode, and it's more about belting. So it's really powerful modes, and you have a lot of weight, especially on the hard, especially on the heavy mode, because it's like shouting, and it's more like a call register. So yeah, but for the medium mode, you can connect right to the C6 even. So I can connect right into the whistle with medium mode. And the basic compression is cry. So you need to cry while you are singing. And that's the basic difference between light mode, booster light mode, and medium mode in compression. Hey Alex, my problem are high closed vowels in mixed voice. I can sing e's and oo's in mix. Any tips? Alright, e's and oo's, yeah, that's the common stuff. And you need to, these closed vowels, first you need to use pharyngeal resonance. So if you go with e's, like e, you have this gap, but if you go e, so for example, save me, so I sing save me. So I use more pharyngeal resonance, and I think more through the mouth and through the nose at the same time if I'm in my medium mode. So good way to practice e's and oo's, start with pharyngeal resonance engagement. So add nasality to the sound. If you go e, don't go e, go e. Don't go only with nasal, like it's to nasal, e to oral. But if you have this, like in classical music, chiaroscuro, e, together, e, then go e. The slides perfect for connecting. So go e, and then do scales. And oo's the same, like ooh. So with ooh is different thing, because ooh, if you'll be oral, like ooh, you'll be too heady. For example, ooh, that's too head voice, too much head voice. But if you go ooh, and you go like more horizontal position, ooh, it's more like Bruno Mars, and it's like medium mode, more chest quality. It's not like ooh, too heady, no, it's ooh. For example, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. You've been waiting for me. So e's and oo's. Start with pharyngeal resonance and never lose nasality in the sound. And if you go like more hard mode or heavy mode, so you need to open mouth wide and don't use nasality, but then you need to modify e into e, oo into e. For example, if I go, don't go, you've been waiting for me. You've been waiting for me. So I go e. It's another mode. Me without nasality, or you. It's like more open, like wa. For more closing vowels, we are using more nasality in the sound, more pharyngeal resonance. All right, that's what about oo's and e's, the common stuff. Okay, so the more the intensity you apply to the vocal cords, you define the mode, and there is no need to think. Sorry. Once again. There is no need to think about where to bridge. It should happen naturally. Right modes make the work. Yeah, exactly. That's the good quote, because we need to feel like we are switching gears automatically. It's not like manual. So okay, I'll be bridging right now, like now I need to bridge, and we are searching for this place. No, you have the mode, and every other things happens naturally. So if you have soft mode, you go If you have a light mode, we start from the fry, maintain the above the vocal folds compression, use open vowel like la, la. If you go medium mode, we use more compression in the folds, we use click, and we go with closed vowel like no, like this. If you use hard mode, you use click with chords and above the vocal folds compression, you just belt right into your upper teeth. And the heavy mode, you are using quack and vowel modification and do deepness like no, like this. So yeah, you don't think, because when you sing the song, it's the bad idea to think like you are singing the melodies, you are singing the words, and you need to be like in the song, you need to perform. It's not the scale, it's not the practice time, it's show, it's gig. So when you be like, oh okay, now I need to bridge into my, oh that's the second passage, B flat, B C, oh so I need to be in head voice, or I need to pull a little bit chest, oh no, maybe it's pharyngeal area, no, I'll be in my mouth more and it will be more balanced. It doesn't work like this. You need to be in the song, you need to be with your band, you need to be with your audience. So everything needs to happen like automatically. It is possible to sing a song totally in hard mode. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's just a mode, but you'll be like yelling all the time. Understand? And hard mode is, you know what? The hard mode and the heavy. So every thanks also, I'm not able to activate the false folds for distortion when I try it in my voice hurts. Okay, I'll be answer this question. Not now, because I need to answer the previous question. So all right. To sing song, yeah. So every mode have the most not comfortable but appropriate zone. For example, soft mode is really cool in the upper range. It sounds like falsetto, you know, like purple rain, purple rain. It's really cool. Light mode, it's like the middle area, cool with pharyngeal, like don't know what I'm doing right now, like this. Medium mode is more intense in the middle range and the higher range. When you go, no, don't go away now, like more intensity into the sound. And hard mode and heavy mode, it's more like upper range, from high mid range and right to the high range. So if you sing all the song in the hard mode, it means like you need to sing everything above your first passaggio, E flat, E, F, F sharp. Then yeah, you can go like this, but you'll be like this, just straight. There is no dynamic, and it's really boring. It's like someone, you know, yelling all the time. It's really boring, it's really dull. So you can practice, you can pick the song and sing right like every line in hard mode for practicing, for practice purpose. That's cool. But you can't sing like with your band every time in hard mode, because it's like average yelling. So be dynamic, and that's why these modes are really important, because you are dynamic. If you know these modes, you can sing from really soft to really loud, from aggressive to really like soft and lyric stuff. So it's cool. Okay, another question was, it is I'm not able to activate the false folds for distortion. When I try it, my voice hurts. All right. So first of all, you need to know in what mode you need to activate the false folds. Cool way is to activate it in light mode and in boosted light mode. So for example, if you go no, no, and also use pharyngeal because it will helps not to drop the resonance in the mouth, because a lot of students goes like no, the resonance keeps here, and then no, and stuck in mouth, no, rather no, no, no. So, and also you need to have great support. So when I go like with grit and rasp, I use my support. So it's like this support. No, no, no. And then when I use grit, I press more down. No, no, no. I need cooling. Like this. So you need to use great support. You need to have really big breath, deep and low, then support and correct placement. So don't stuck here. You need to feel your sound. Remember, if you were watching my educational videos, I have my triple placement concept. First spot, second spot, and third spot. So this K gay spot and TD spot, you have this hard palate, this spoon. It's like upside down spoon. If you have the spoon, it's like upside down spoon. And you need to place the sound right here. Don't stuck here. If you go no, no, you feel this placement with grit the same. No, 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 no. Don't squeeze here. It's like. And for the tips for grit and rasp, the basic feeling is the fry on your vocal folds. If you have like this, then take clean sound, na, na, and then try to feel this above your chords and activate the full folds. So, and you need to be pretty much loud, like na, and then na, na, like this. And then, so don't try to practice scales as soon as you feel this grit. So try to stay comfortable with it. Just play with it, like na 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 na, like this. Sounds like Tina from Bob's Burgers. I don't know this character. Anyway, could you sing a scale in heavy mode a little bit right now without grasp from the lower to higher range? Wait a minute. And then let me know where it is the passage. It's like 10 p.m. right now. It's really loud mode, but it feels like you go no, like this, hey, but you need to put a lot of weight on the sound. You need to use quack, and you need to be really loud, because the mass, if you like, for example, you can go like, your chords can be like no, no, then no, no, like it's not like this, no, only part of course in light mode, no, then full, no, no, and also you can compress like this, more mass. So in heavy mode you compress more mass, the sound becomes more chastier, and I'm not be able to sing in heavy mode right now and in the hard mode because it's too loud, you know, too loud. And check my videos, I think 3 or 4 videos is about heavy mode for sure. Perfect. Can I ask you what is the best kind of distortion to add a lot of weight to the voice? Can I ask you what is the best kind of distortion to add a lot of weight to the voice? Can you rephrase the question? Do you mean like what's the what mode is perfect for singing with rasp and grit to sound really big, boomy, full, loud, or because I don't get it. Let's try to how to find release and cross passaggio without break. Okay. First of all, the sirens is the best way. Yes, sir, I don't speak English perfectly. Okay, I'll be answering this question, but for now, I will answer the previous. So, first of all, learn modes and start with soft mode. So there is no squeezed compression. It's like, wah, and try to be smooth. Do sirens, for example, wah, dun, dun, wah. Start with wah to open the throat and become more headier sooner. Wah, dun, dun, wah, dun, dun, wah. So you need to feel like you don't need to squeeze. It's like wah. Then you can compress more. Wah. Then you compress even more. Wah. With medium mode, and then go to hard mode and heavy mode. So the sirens without breaks is the best way to develop smooth transition. Like for 5 tone, it's like do 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 and go do, an octave do dun 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 dun. So 5 tone and 1 octave. Okay, about grid, you can use grid with almost every mode, and the heavy mode and the hard mode for sure are the loudest and more like yelling stuff, because actually the medium mode, the compression is cry when you sing through cry, and hard and heavy, it's actually like you are calling. It's like a shout, it's like yell, with technique, with above the vocal folds compression, grip, with placement into the palate, and with proper support. So, but first you need to engage the false folds. You need to know how to compress them, and the best way is to learn how to do it in not soft, in boosted light mode and in medium mode, and then you can add weight. The trick part is you need to control 2 mechanisms. The first mechanism is the chord compression, and the second one is the false folds compression. So you need to know where the compression is more or less. If you go na na, and you know I can compress more through voice, na na, or I can uncompress through chords and compress more false folds, like na. Understand the concept? So you need to have this control of 2 gears, the clean voice and the grid, and combine them both. So it's like this. So use for practice in light mode and also the medium mode, for sure. Very clear to me. Cool. That's perfect. I'm glad. And also check my educational videos about modes, because the cool thing, every mode has the rules. So for example, the soft mode, you need to be more headier, you need to not overuse quack. There is no quack at all. It's like a wind, it's like flute. There is no chord compression, there is no above the vocal folds compression, there's stream of air, cool, and it's more like a hooter, like doo doo doo, ha, ha. So you take this quality, headier quality, like we don't talk anymore, and you go down with this quality, go. So I feel like I have H consonant after each consonant or vowel. It's feel this so that's the rule of the soft mode. In light mode, the rules are, we're starting from the fry, each phrase so you have this compression, light compression and light edge. Then you, after you are starting with fry, you are relaxing the chords and keeping the quag, the above the vocal folds compression. So like this. You use pharyngeal in the middle part. In medium mode, you have this click. It's not it's you have this tense in your voice, and now you're using cry, so you can go not like because that's the transition from the medium to light but I do it smoothly but you need to know how to do like keeping the chords together through cry, and use pharyngeal and open the head space and use more horizontal position. So that's the rules, and if you practice each mode, you know how to sing. Okay, in soft mode, still being passaggio when I go to the lowest note, right? Or you maintain singing in head, voice, touch? No, you know what? Maintain singing in head, maintain singing in chest. No, that's the bad idea, because we are talking about the resonance, and our resonance needs to be changed. So if I go, we don't talk anymore, so I can't stay in head. I just can't. Or when I sing in light mode, for example, one way to the center of your heart, you can let it out just. Listen, so my resonance goes like this: just to get closer. If you need me now, over and over, you can stay up. So the resonance shift and the modes shift. So it doesn't mean like you need to sing in one mode. Okay, that's the medium, come on. No, you need to be like in and out modes, and then it'll be dynamic. And that's the perfect technique. So just curiously, are you a tenor? Where is your passaggio from chest to falsetto? I have a tenor type of chords. Let me say like this. My passaggio is, the first passaggio is F sharp. So I feel like my resonance really shifts. And the second one is B and high C. The third passaggio is E flat E, and fourth I feel like I'm mixing into whistle near B flat and B6, something like that. But I don't think about it because I know the typical area. So I know, like, for all, like most of the male voices, E flat, E, F sharp, that's the area for first passaggio. And when I teach them, I go like from like C4 to, for example, A4, and do different scales, sirens through this area. Not like, oh, you have this pitch and that's the border when your transition area. No, you need to cross back and forth and just make it smoother with each bridge, especially first and especially the second one. So I have a lot of students with, like, they can sing through the first passaggio, but high C is like squeezed, or even no, not squeezed, they can hit like yell the high C, C sharp, and then break into pure head voice. So you need to feel this transition, and you need to work on your pure head voice, and then put weight on it and connect. So it's like more like, like here, over there, here you need to do this, then put this. It's like, that's the stuff for practicing. Okay. Falsetto is when you sing with a breathy voice. The terminology, that's why I have my 5 specific modes, because we have different, like the same terminology, and different vocal coaches, different people treat it differently. So one coach can say like falsetto is your head voice. That's the falsetto, that's the area above your first passaggio. That's falsetto. And this falsetto also. I don't think that's falsetto. I think falsetto is disconnected voice. When you feel that's falsetto, and that's the soft mode. And you can pull down the falsetto and sing breath. So yeah, it's more like breathy, uncompressed sound. It's like one layered sound, not like you have full voice. It's like and you have just one layer. Okay. Andreev said it, just asked because he typed falsetto there. Yep. Yeah, so for me, falsetto is and I wanna fall in love. That's falsetto. So falsetto for me is when we use intentional break or sing in soft mode, like we don't talk anymore as we used to do. Mine is about F sharp 4-2. Any tips for achieving whistle? Yes, the fry. You need to practice fry and go as high as you can. Yes, indeed, like falsetto is disconnected. Yeah, falsetto is disconnected, but you can connect falsetto with like subtone on the bottom. So if you go, for example, so I connect, and that's the soft mode. And actually, the light mode up high, that's the falsetto with above the vocal folds compression. If you go then quack that's your light mode. Connect to the whistle. Yeah, use fry. So use this excuse me, this like fry, and you can connect right into the whistle. And that's the answer. That's how I wasn't practice falsetto, like, okay, now I need to practice falsetto. No, it was like I'm just like hanging around and do like like this. And when I find it, the whistle voice, I was able to to reach some pitches in the whistle, but then I thought like, okay, I need to connect to that, and it was like, so I practice E's and O's, especially E's, because in E, what about E? E is so cool because the tongue placement is different. The middle part is raised, and it's closed, this primary resonator mouth, and keep all this resonance there. So if you do E, you feel this tongue placement, E, give, and like this. Okay, about the whistle voice. I can do the whistle voice just for a while, then it just disappears. I don't find the use to that register anyways. Yeah, it's have you got any books, videos to buy for your course and all your terminologies? The great info is that now I'm launching my product, like the first course, and This course will be about semi-occluded phonation and my vocal trainer. So if you watch my videos, you know I'm a big fan of straw technique, how to thin out our voice and connect, and I have this concept like bottle with water and the tube, and like and I prepared the whole course about how to practice with this trainer, and that's like quick and easy program. So like 20 hours a day, 20 minutes a day by day, and you like rehab your voice, you connect your voice, and you like connect the transitions through the registers and stuff like that. So yeah, that will be the first step, to create the content not like in YouTube like now, but in more professional way. And also I think about writing books, because there are a lot of material and like for practicing and like theory. So yeah, I think in near future all these products will be able for buying. And about the whistle, yeah, it's not like I have the video like hitting the B flat or B. Are you doing live shows on stage as soloist? Do you have a stable band? I know this is out of topic a little bit. You know, I have the. So okay, the previous question. The whistle voice. I have the video when I was hitting the high. It was B6 or yeah. B flat, I think it was B flat 6, yeah, and it's like this, and I just film it and post on Facebook, and like Brad Manning, the great guy Brad Manning, like my friend in vocal, like Jamie Vandera, like we are friends, and that's really cool. So Brad Manning said like, oh man, like in 1993 I was like maybe one of 3 guys. I will definitely, but cool. Like one of 3 who can sing in whistle voice. But now I teach the students to do, like every single student can do this. And I said, yeah, it's just like technique. If you have the squeak and just go like this, you can hit the whistle voice and practice this. And Kevin Richards, maybe you know this guy from the YouTube, and he said like it's like cool party trick, and it's not like technique or actually singing. But anyway, Mariah Carey is like I said, yeah, Mariah Carey is cool party chick. So you know, you can do it for fun. Like you have party and like, oh guys, listen here. Sorry. Like this, and everyone like, oh yeah, so cool. But if you can incorporate the stuff into music, why not? Especially if you're a guy, so cool. And if you notice, sometimes it happens, sometimes it's not. I'm not warmed up for whistle voice now. So at the beginning I'll be in the whistle, now it's like cracking, and who cares? So if I had my piano in 5 minutes, I will go like and 5 minutes and I'll there. So doesn't matter. Yeah, you can practice the whistle voice, it's cool. Anyway, okay, I will definitely buy it in the future. I really love your videos, they helped me more than anyone here in YouTube. Andrea, so cool, and I'm so glad. That's really cool, because I'm like 24 hours, 24/7 in vocal, like thinking about exercises, about mindset. It's really important, mindset. How do you think about vocal, how you treat vocal, how you treat the compression, how you treat the resonance. Yeah, so really cool, and I'm glad, man. Awesome. How many years did you study singing? Actually, I used to sing from my childhood, and I remember like I was 12 maybe, or 13, or even younger, I sang like Child in Time, Deep Purple, and Led Zeppelin, and it was really easier. But then I have this changing in my voice. I haven't seen since then, and when I try to sing, it feels like, oh, what's that? Why I can hit those notes like singing Rainbow I Surrender or Can't Let You Go. It was like, and why I'm squeezing, it was so like easy for me. And then I sing some back vocals because I used to play drums all the time. And then I began to sing solo and launching my project. And then I begin to study, like practicing and like learning different programs. And then it turns me into like teaching and working on my own program, on my own method, and something like that. And guys like Jamie Bandera and Brad Manning, so I send them a message and they say, oh, we are watching your videos, educational, that's so cool, come on man, do it. And I thought, oh man, so cool, like many years ago I watched them and wow, that's so cool, how can they do that? And then those guys said, come on man, we were watching your videos, that's so cool, come on, do it. And I think, oh, why not? So it was like inspirational stuff. So cool, yeah. You play drums also. I think I stepped with a couple of video of another artist where you were playing them. Yeah, I used to play drums with a lot of bands, a lot of artists, from pop, R&B, soul to like rock, metal, death metal also. So yeah, used to play drums also. Okay. Alright guys, so it's like 40 minutes now, and it's like first stream with question and answers. It's so cool. For viewers, I think I need to schedule the next, and not like ting, and I'm live. So you can prepare the answers. Prepare the questions, and it will be more like, settled. So okay, like last questions please, and we will finish this stream. Come on guys. What is the lowest note you can reach? I think singing note or just like whistle for fun, because I can go low right to the C2 with more like a fry. You can go like you can go it's like low, but what can I sing with this? Like don't go away, no. It's like but for like technical purpose, yeah, I can go really low. So something like that. Low enough? Cool. I think I need to go even lower, like a maniac. Cause I'm a maniac. Something like that. And also I'm a big fan of water, so I drink like a drinker. Have you heard Geoff Tate? Yeah, sure, Queen's Racket. Cool singer. Operation Mindcrime and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Great singer. Yeah, I know. And high enough. And that's cool. Yeah, so that's the idea. If you sing only high, it's like nothing special. High. Or if you just belt. So that's why I have. So you can go in and out. And that's the idea. Dynamic. Like range dynamic, like volume dynamic, timbre. So yeah, you can play with it. Alright guys, thanks for the questions. See you next time. Have a nice, day, evening, night, morning, whatever. It is possible to really stretch your voice, like chest voice, head voice, or It's just a matter of learning resonance of vowels modification. Yeah, it's like you have one voice, but you all you need, let your body shift the resonance. That's all you need. So that's the vocal folds, and you need to have this for each of pitch, compression and induction, and let the resonance moves. If the resonance is like elevator, everything is cool. In like some in some cases you need to hold the resonance, like in hard mode in the mouth, like you have this above the vocal folds compression quack, and let the resonance go straight out of mouth. Don't let it go into the head position. That's the belt, and that's more like shout. Yeah, but for balanced voice, yeah, you need to change the resonance smoothly. So you don't need to change the resonance. You need to let your body feel like you're shifting the resonances, and you don't need to think about this. So when you're practicing, you need to practice, and then you have just one solid voice, and you know how to put the weight or sing without this kind of weight. So that's all about. Okay, have a nice day. Stay tuned for the videos, comment them, and see you next time. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye. See ya.